Oh man, you ready? I'm about to drop that knowledge. Alright, this video here is addressed to the younger uh, viewers out there who are wanting to try and get in shape and are possibly thinking about using some P.E.D.S or maybe some steroids or some other means that is unnatural to build their body. And sitting here being this is coming up my, like I said, 3 decades of me working out now. I could take you back and tell you a story about when I was 16. And, I had a goal of trying to be 225 pounds. And I tried and tried and went all out, and tried to put on that weight. Figured I'd put it on in about a year. That never happened. It was probably in my later, my beginning 30s that I finally started getting into the 220s. And as of now that I talk to you, I'm 245 pounds, pushing maybe 250, and that's natural. Now, how did that happen? I'll tell you how it happened. It happened because I failed over and over again. And every time I failed, I continued to try and read or study or rededicate myself or just fine tune something and try to figure out what exactly it was. Now in my case, I had a really fast metabolism. I still do, and it's a blessing. But like I said, for all you guys out there that have this similar, uh, metabolic system out there, it might be hard for you to put on weight. So what I tell you to do is just do a simple pyramid, 8, 6, 4. That's it. You do a weight. You could start out with, you can just do 8 times, then you go to 6, then you go to 4, then you might do 2 and 1, and that is it. And that workout was one of the best methods that I have ever found that stacked up mass and built strength at the same time. But like I said, you're gonna, not reach your goals because a lot of our goals are conceived in magazines or in media or television, whatever you want to go with. And you have to ask yourself, what are these guys doing in order to get to this place, and are you willing to do it? For me, I never saw a point in spending the money. It seemed like a waste. It seemed again too too many risks versus rewards in doing something like that. So I always stayed, like I said, uh, dedicated, and regardless of how many times I failed, I just kept pushing. And I suggest that to any of you younger guys out there, well, anybody out there that wants to achieve a goal. Maybe you don't get all your goal. You might have to break it into fours, so you get a quarter of your goal. Then you get to the halfway point. Then you get that 75%. And each time that you achieve a percentage of your goal, this should drive you more. You should get more excited. You should really just become even more effective because this should be fuel to the fire, so to speak. So like I said, guys, if you're trying to gain weight or trying to achieve a fitness goal, regardless of where you're at in life, the number one thing I could tell you is consistency and staying motivated. Okay? And that is probably the best thing I can suggest there. Maybe you don't put on your 20, 30 pounds, that you want right away. That doesn't mean give up. That means go back to the drawing board, see what you got. Like, I got this much, okay, I gained that much, or I lost this much weight. And then, reevaluate, change some variables, do some more, research, and get in there and get back to work. Because, like, there's that old saying, fall down 7 times or, get up 8. It's really true in everything you do in life. That's actually some of the best advice I can give you. You know, there's that what is it, Rocky, where he says, nothing can hit you as hard as life, and it's not the person who could hit the hardest, it's the person who could keep getting hit and keep moving forward that becomes the victor, or something like that. That's an awe-inspiring speech, by the way. All right, well, that's it. I hope this helps you out, and stay motivated and achieve your goals. And sometimes they take a little longer than you think they will, but you know what? In the end, it doesn't make it any less sweet.